Boy, let me tell you about this time where the IRS straight flamed your boy. I'm talking about hibachi grilled me. You feel me? They hit me with a letter like, you owe 20,000. I'm like, 20,000? How I'm gonna pay that? I ain't got no money.
The Wealthy Empire Network.
What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Jeremy Cash, live and direct with another valuable video for you. This video is gonna be super valuable because you need this. But first and foremost, I am not a tax professional. I repeat, I am not a tax professional. You can take this advice if you want to, or you can't. It's completely up to you, but always seek professional help. All right, I'm just gonna tell you how I do my thing, you know what I'm saying? And then you do your thing how you do your thing, you know what I'm saying? Or you can just take bits and pieces and mix it all together like that. But let me tell y'all about this little story right quick, right? So back in 2014, you know what I'm saying? I was doing this company called MCA, right? Doing a company called MCA, and your boy made about 70,000. A good year, had a good year, was killing the game, right? Then I didn't pay no taxes. What? Because I was young. Ain't nobody ever taught me about taxes. So I didn't pay it. I wasn't even thinking about it, you know what I'm saying, like that. And I got cooked. Like the IRS waited like 5 years, 4-5 years down the line. Didn't say nothing, didn't get no notices in the mail. Then all of a sudden I got a notice in the mail and they was like, you owe back taxes 20,000. I'm like, 20,000? And by that time I had went broke. So guess what? I ain't got no money. So how I'm supposed to pay y'all? You know what I'm saying? So this video right here is gonna be how you can pay your taxes when it comes to Forex. But again, I am not a tax professional. This is just how I do my stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I want y'all to know that I am not a tax professional. I'm gonna keep saying it because I ain't trying to get sued, you feel me? But this is how y'all can do it, man. And first and foremost, make sure y'all like this video, right? Like the video up, all the way up. Get it to like 2,000 likes. Y'all been doing really good lately. Do that. Like the video. Comment on the video with your Cash Apps, your Bitcoins, your PayPals, whatever you got. We doing giveaways here pretty soon, so we want to make sure y'all get that money. You know what I'm saying? And then also make sure you subscribe and hit that bell notification. So let's get straight into the video. Yo. So we are here, big fella. Let's get to it. All right. So once again, I am not a tax professional, and you should seek help. Okay. All right. Now, all right, y'all. So this right here is what I did when I learned everything I learned. Right. You start you an LLC. All right. Now you don't have to. It's completely up to you. You got a lot of tax advantages when you do an LLC. All right. I know some of y'all might be young. Y'all don't know what this is. Just a, limited liability, company, corporation, however you want to say it. But you need to be, a legit business first and foremost whenever you want to do this. And you got benefits like, business credit and all that stuff you can build later in the future to make some more money off your money. You know what I'm saying? So this is the website I came to start my LLC. It was real simple. It's Inkfile. I'm not, a sponsor by them or nothing, but you can always go here. You can click what you want to be. LLC, S Corp, C Corp. I usually do LLC. I don't really too much understand all of these just yet, just to be honest. So I ain't really did these yet, but once I understand them, I probably will. But LLC, and I picked the state I was in. All right. And then after that, it gave me these packages, right? So it comes with a lot of good stuff, right? And so it'll show you the state fee because each state does have their own fees. Now, if you're in like California or something like that, I think yours is gonna be like a lot higher. The cost of living is always higher, you feel me? But maybe New York, y'all might be a little higher, but mine is pretty low. All right, so my state fee was only 104, package fee was only 149, so mine came out to 253. Yours may be higher or lower, depending on where you live. But it does come with a lot of stuff, your EIN business tax number, which EIN you can actually get for free off the IRS website, but I just wanted mine all bundled in. It's my first time doing this, so I just did it. They'll send you a little book and all that with all your information in it and your LLC, or you could do this one. It's completely up to you. Like I said, I just wanted all the perks. I don't want to do this one here, but yeah. So this is how you can start your LLC. Once you do that, you'll be able to open up a business bank account if you want to open up a business bank account. Now listen closely to this, y'all. They do give you one on here, which is Bank of America, but if you go and try to open up a business bank account and you try to tell them that you're doing foreign exchange, they probably not gonna let you open it. Okay. Now what we had to do, and like I said, it's completely up to how y'all want to do it, but this is what we did. We just told them that we sell courses and things like that for the foreign exchange market, because they were asking like, do you trade in the foreign exchange? I guess they consider it as like a risky investment, so they don't really open up business bank accounts for like trading and stuff like that. So you know, you'll have to figure that out on your own, but you know, just to let you know. All right, so we got that taken care of, the business bank account, blah blah blah, got that in there. And then the next thing you need to know is this. Where is it? Tax brackets, guys. You need to know your tax brackets, right? So one thing I messed up for in 2014, where I messed up at, I didn't know nothing about taxes or nothing. So I never been taught anything about it. So I just thought you just made money, because I was used to having a job. They always took taxes out, so I thought that's kind of how it worked, but it didn't. You got to take care of your own stuff. So you know, you want to keep good books and stuff like that. So this right here is the tax brackets, right? So if you're single, you go in this column. If you're married and filing jointly, that means together, you go in this column. Married filing separate, this column, and head of household, you know, this column. So for all the single people, let's say you know, for the year, you plan on you making from, with trading, like $0 to $9,000, right? Usually anything over $600, you got to file. And things like that, and that does go back to whatever kind of broker you're using. Real quick, let me skip to this. If you're using Traders Way, which is an offshore broker, you want to make sure they usually will send you out. They should send out like a 1099 at the end of the year if you made enough money or whatever. If you're concerned about that and you want to make sure, you can always go to their contact us section and just email them. They're usually good at getting back to you, right? And you just email them and say, hey, do you all send out tax forms at the end of the year, you know, with profit and losses and things like that? So you'll be able to, you know, do that. All right, so you can always reach out to them for that if you just want to make sure that they send out those documents, because you do need those. And then, like, as far as your tax bracket, this is how much you would pay in taxes per transaction. Like I said, I'm not a tax professional, but like, you can always seek professional help on this kind of stuff. But this is kind of what I do. I usually, like I told you guys, my goal was usually to do like 200 to 500 a day. Sometimes I do more, sometimes I do less. So a lot of the times I usually would try to do at least 20-something% of my whatever I earn and withdraw, whatever I withdraw. Try to do 20% of that and put that in a separate savings account. So if you have like a business account, you can open up a savings, and then whatever you make, let's say you make, let me go to the calculator and see if we can get this taken care of, you know, because I know a lot of y'all are visual, you know what I'm saying? I got to see this stuff. All right, so let me see real quick. All right, so this is usually the best thing to do. So let's say you withdraw $1,000, right? So this is what you could do. You could say 20, I always do this, 20% of $1,000. Enter. And that'll let you know how much you take out of that to put in your savings account for taxes. Okay, so I usually do 20. Like I said, depending on the tax bracket that you're in or whatever, you can do 20, 25. I'm usually in this range right here, about 24 on this side of things. Whenever I'm like taking out for taxes, depending on wherever you gonna be at, you need to do that. So whatever, anything you get. So maybe if it was, you know, just 500, then you know you would take out $100 for taxes and put that to the side. And then what you want to do is pay your taxes quarterly. Okay, so quarterly, let me go to this one right here. These are the dates that are paid every year quarterly, right? So April 15th is coming up, so I will have to pay my taxes, whatever I saved up all the way into April, I will have to pay that in April. Then I save up again from April all the way to June, and then I'll pay my taxes in June, save up from June all the way to September, pay those. And then the 15th, which is the January 15th, which is the beginning of the year. So that way all my taxes are paid. Now you do have what they call deductions, and that's why it's good to have an LLC, because you can have a lot of different business deductions. There's a lot of things that you can write off, you know, depending on what it is that you do, you know, and things like that. So you can write off if you go, you know, if you use your car to maybe go get somebody, you can write that off. You can write gas off, you know, anything dealing with business, right? So if you're going out to eat with a friend and y'all talking about business, or y'all trading while y'all out, that can be considered, you know, could be considered, you know, a deduction that you can write off. So you may need to save those receipts. If you are somebody who is not used to like keeping your books or keeping, you know, all your receipts and stuff, something good for you would be this. This is what I use. QuickBooks Self-Employed, right? They have an app on the phone. You can just type in QuickBooks in the App Store, or you can do it on a computer, completely up to you. They also have, you know, these different bundles that comes with TurboTax if you do your own taxes and things like that. But this right here is good because they also have what they got the mileage thing that's already built into it. So if you want to track your miles throughout the year, you'll be able to do that. And then also whenever you are out and let's say you buy a new laptop to trade Forex, right? Or you buy something, you can save that receipt. You can actually take a picture with the app, right? With this app, and it'll take that and send it directly, you know, to your database and to your IRS, and just those will be your deductions for the year. And so if you don't understand what I mean by deductions, let's say you make, you know, $10,000, right? Let's say you make like $10,000, and let's say you owe like, I don't know, $8,000, I don't know. Right, let's say you owe like $8,000 to the IRS. Okay, you can then calculate all the deductions that you did throughout the year. So let's say, you know, all of your deductions. So let's say you bought a laptop, you writing off your bills at home because you work from home or whatever. You were trading from your phone, so you can write off your phone bill, things like that. Let's say that came out to like, you know, $3,000, right? And then that would equal, you would only owe, you know, $5,000 left or something like that, right? And you try to get your deductions down as low as possible so you don't owe as much. But normally, if you pay your taxes quarterly, you shouldn't owe anything. But you could always use your deductions to get a refund check too as well. So that's always good. Another good website is this Everlance. This is actually free, so you can use this on your computer or you can use it on your phone. I usually use it on my phone. This one is free. It's a mile tracker as far as like your car and things like that whenever you're driving around. So you can just turn it on, and wherever you drive, it just keeps track of the miles and it automatically starts to deduct from it. You can pick whether it's a business trip or not, you know, things like that. And so you'll be able to use that. And pretty much, guys, like, I think for the most part that's it, but you always want to make sure you can call a tax professional. You can Google tax professionals and just call them and you know, maybe have a consultation with them and kind of explain, you know, what you got going on and things like that to make sure that you're safe. But you always want to make sure you pay the IRS because they will come after you. You know what I'm saying? They will come after you. You will have to pay eventually. And you don't want them doing things like, you know, freezing your bank accounts or, you know, putting liens on your properties and taking your cars and stuff away. I know you guys seen it before, especially if you watch Umi and the Hellcat. I know you've seen, you know, stuff like that. So you want to always make sure you pay them. And yeah, so just go over these. You can always Google like tax brackets to find out what tax bracket you're in if you're self-employed, to kind of see, you know, what percentage of your income that you need to start doing. Yeah, so hopefully this video helped, guys. Like I said, go do those things. Make sure you pay your taxes. And like I said, try to, you know, if you can, start an LLC, open up a business account and get it moving. And let's make this money. That's how we do it. Hopefully this video helped. Make sure you comment. I hope it helped you. Feel me? Let's get it. See you guys in the next video. Peace.